A Vampire Story. In the moonlit night, Victoria's eyes glowed in a crimson hue as she prowled the city streets. Unseen, she mesmerized her victims, drawing them into her dark embrace. Yet, beneath the immortal facade, loneliness lingered, a hunger that blood alone couldn't satiate. As centuries passed, a chance encounter with a mortal artist sparked a forbidden connection, leading Victoria to question the eternity she once craved. Before the curse of immortality, Victoria had been a skilled alchemist in the 17th century in Florence. Her potions and elixirs were sought after by those desperate for remedies in a world riddled with disease. Despite her knowledge, she couldn't save her ailing sister, Isabella, who fell victim to a mysterious illness. Devastated by her loss, Victoria delved into forbidden texts, seeking a way to defy death. One fateful night, a mysterious figure offered her a vampiric transformation as the price for eternal life. Victoria, consumed by grief, accepted the dark bargain, unknowingly sacrificing her humanity. Her first taste of blood marked the beginning of a new existence. Initially reveling in her newfound strength, Victoria soon discovered the cost of immortality. Endless nights, haunted by the echoes of her past. The memory of Isabella lingered, an eternal ache in her unbeating heart. Now, as a creature of the night, Victoria yearned for connection, yet remained forever bound to the shadows of her own creation. Victoria possessed an ethereal beauty that belied her vampiric nature. Her long onyx hair cascaded over slender shoulders, framing a face that bore timeless elegance. Crimson eyes, windows to a centuries-old soul, glowed with an otherworldly intensity. Only her pale skin, cool to the touch, hinted at the immortality coursing through her veins. Victoria had become a connoisseur of art and culture. Her vast knowledge spanned centuries, making her a captivating conversationalist. Despite the passage of time, her crimson eyes still gleamed with the vibrant wisdom and liveliness that concealed her true nature. Cloaked in attire that blended Gothic allure with a touch of modernity, Victoria moved through the night with a graceful, predatory charm. A delicate yet captivating aura surrounded her, concealing the haunting loneliness that lurked beneath the surface. One night, as Victoria was strolling through the empty streets of the city that was now shrouded in darkness, driven by her insatiable hunger for blood, she walked past the workshop of a painter. The illuminated window of the workshop had drawn her in. As she got closer, she could see the painter sitting in front of an empty canvas. Victoria held her breath as the artist was making his first brushstroke. With delicacy, he applied the brush to the canvas, adding brushstroke after brushstroke, color after color, until a landscape appeared on the once empty canvas. Fascinated by the painter's process of creation, Victoria decided to spare the artist from her fatal bloodthirst. Instead, she decided to come back to his workshop the following night. Night after night, Victoria watched the painter create beautiful sceneries and landscapes from nothing but a blank canvas. The artist who had captured Victoria's immortal heart was Adrian, a painter with an intuitive understanding of the mysteries that lurked in the shadows. His studio, nestled in a forgotten corner of the city, became somewhat of a sanctuary for Victoria. Adrian's soulful eyes held a depth that drew Victoria in, resonating with a pain he couldn't quite express on canvas. His hands, stained with the pigments of creation, possessed a gentle strength that made her feel something long buried. Humanity. One night, Victoria decided to knock on the painter's door. Adrian opened his door hesitantly, not expecting a visitor at such a late hour. But as soon as Adrian saw Victoria, he was spellbound by her allure and her crimson eyes. Unaware of her true nature, Adrian's fascination with Victoria and the night began to fuel his art, mirroring the clandestine world Victoria inhabited. Their chance meeting, a collision of two worlds, sparked an unexpected connection. The artist's vulnerability stirred emotions long dormant in Victoria, blurring the boundaries between the living and the undead. Adrian found inspiration and solace in Victoria's presence. Yet shadows of impending danger loomed, threatening to shatter the delicate balance between their intertwined destinies. As Victoria's and Adrian's love deepened, the fragile thread connecting their worlds grew stronger. Adrian, captivated by Victoria's mysterious allure, remained oblivious to her vampiric nature, and the two navigated the complexities of their unconventional relationship, drawing inspiration from each other's worlds. However, the shadows of Victoria's past cast an ominous, relentless presence. A vengeful vampire from her bloodline, envious of her connection with a mortal, emerged to destroy the ties that bound Victoria and Adrian. As the situation escalated, Victoria was forced to reveal her true nature to Adrian. Adrian grappled with the consequences of that revelation, while his love for Victoria only grew stronger in the face of the deadly threat that they both were facing. In a climactic confrontation, Victoria and Adrian confronted the relentless adversary together. During the violent battle, the echoes of centuries-old curses were eventually shattered. As dawn approached, Victoria, now freed from the burden of immortality, felt the warmth of the sun for the first time in centuries. Hand in hand, she and Adrian embraced the dawn of a new chapter, a love that transcended the boundaries of life and death, that was and will forever be intertwined with the evolving tapestry of human existence. The end.